evening. Please be seated. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to the induction ceremony of the Phi Beta Kappa Society's Gamma chapter of Rhode Island at Providence College. My name is Joan Branham. I am a professor of art history, associate provost for faculty affairs, and president of Phi Beta Kappa here at Providence College. I want to thank my faculty and staff colleagues, parents, guests, alumni, friends, and inductees for joining us today on this beautiful day as we celebrate the importance of the liberal arts at Providence College through this Phi Beta Kappa induction. I also wish to recognize several Providence College leaders with us today. The president of Providence College, Father Kenneth Sicard, Provost and Senior Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. Sylvia Maxfield, Dean of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Margaret Watkins, Foundation member Ann Manchester Moloch, President of the Faculty Senate, Dr. Jay Pike, and I also welcome my colleagues, associate deans, the Phi Beta Kappa faculty and staff, colleagues in institutional advancement, student inductees, and our honorary alumnus, Curtis Leggett. I also just want to give you a little heads up. We have professional photographer tonight, and so we are welcome to take all the photos you want, but we will be posting on a Flickr page, and we'll let all the students know the link for some professional photographs as well. As is the tradition at Providence College, we begin with an invocation. I ask Father Mark Knoll, Associate Provost for Academic Policy and Mission Support, and Phi Beta Kappa member, to the podium.
Provident God, you who have created all that we see, bless us now as we gather to honor 50 of your children whose love of learning, passion for pursuing the truth, and abundance of intellectual gifts have brought them to the attention of Phi Beta Kappa. We thank you for the richness of your blessings on us, veteran members of Phi Beta Kappa, as well as the candidates we will induct to join us in this great society, dedicated to learning about your creation and its literature, its history, the arts, the sciences, and the interconnections that make its complexities and mysteries so intriguing to us lifelong learners. Lord God, you have put into our spirits a great gift, not to be discouraged by the intricacies we encounter in our studies, but rather energized to return again and again into our libraries and laboratories, to dig more deeply, to search more broadly, and to reflect more eagerly on the truths we uncover on our intellectual and academic journey here at Providence College. These are the qualities that bind us together as Phi Beta Kappa members and have brought these, our students, to our attention. We know that all these things come from you, good and gracious God, and so we ask you, even as we celebrate the accomplishments of these, our students, in the classrooms and labs of Providence College, that we all remain humble and ever aware that it is through your munificence that we have become the persons we are, lifelong learners who will always be fascinated with the arts, curious about the complexities of our societies, fascinated with the sciences and the natural world. We ask your blessings upon these 50 young women and men whom we induct into our Rhode Island Gamma chapter of Phi Beta Kappa today, as we recognize and honor them for their achievements. We celebrate their capacity for creativity, for critical thinking, for focused effort. We are grateful that they and their families have entrusted Providence College's faculty and staff to engage them intellectually, morally, and spiritually. We are grateful for their confidence to discover and explore new possibilities and knowledge to discern what is right and good, noble and just here with us in the Friar family. Loving God, keep us eager, keep us learning, keep us humble, and keep us always in your providential care. We ask all these things in your holy name. Amen.
Students, if you're like me, when I was in your place many decades ago, you may be asking yourselves, what exactly is Phi Beta Kappa? And if you, I really didn't know at the time, and if you Google it today, certain words come up like, you can't apply, the hardest society to get into, the best and the brightest, or as printed on your program, the nation's most prestigious academic honor society. But the most important description that will appear and that defines Phi Beta Kappa is its mission to champion an education in the liberal arts and sciences. What is a liberal arts education? It is not simply racking up the credits needed for a certain major and having a GPA to graduate. A liberal arts education creates a way of being in the world. It is a transformational training across the arts, humanities, social sciences, and natural sciences that only begins in college but continues throughout your lifetime. It doesn't teach us what to think, but how to think, how to reflect deeply about complex matters, how to consider and analyze all the evidence before coming to a judgment, how to express oneself thoughtfully and with intention. In essence, your liberal arts education prepares you to become responsible, productive, and engaged global citizens, something we need more than ever. 4 years ago, PC received its Phi Beta Kappa chapter after going through a rigorous, multi-year application process where teams of external reviewers examined our campus, scrutinized our curriculum, and interviewed students, faculty, staff, and college leaders. And what those reviewers found is that Providence College, from its establishment to today, is firmly grounded in its liberal arts mission, set forth in 1917 when Rhode Island granted Providence College its charter, and I quote, to promote virtue, piety, and learning in the liberal arts and sciences. The decision of Phi Beta Kappa to award a chapter to PC is a testament to the college's unwavering commitment to the liberal arts and aligns with the Dominican Order's long history of teaching in scholasticism, love of learning, and pursuit of the truth. It situates Providence College among the nation's most prestigious academic institutions, only 10% of which have a Phi Beta Kappa chapter. Soon we will hear the names of these outstanding students and the majors and minors they have chosen. We will learn that many of them have mastered multiple disciplines. For example, double majoring in sociology and English while minoring in Spanish, or majoring in neuroscience while minoring in both creative writing and Catholic humanities. This interdisciplinary drive to connect knowledge across boundaries lies at the heart of a liberal arts education and recognizes that no one discipline can solve global problems, but rather the world needs multiple approaches and dialogue. As a mother of a liberal arts graduate from Providence College myself, I want to thank the parents here tonight for supporting your child's desire to seek a liberal arts major that values questioning sometimes more than answering. No matter what your child's profession will be, their liberal arts education will serve them well. In a minute, we will hear about the history of Phi Beta Kappa and recognize this year's class of inductees. Let me emphasize the accomplishments of these students by noting every student here tonight has achieved academic excellence at the highest level of magna or summa cum laude. Every student here tonight has majored in an arts and sciences discipline and is graduating in the top 10% of the class. Every student here has shown proficiency in a foreign language an invaluable skill in our increasingly connected global setting. And every student here has demonstrated good character and integrity throughout their college career. Students, as you take your next step forward, I am confident you will dedicate yourselves to working for the common good and utilizing your skills to create justice in society. Your induction into Phi Beta Kappa joins you to a group of thinkers and doers who insist on the importance of the liberal arts for a free society, and I trust that throughout your lives you will advocate for the liberal arts. Welcome to the Phi Beta Kappa family, and congratulations. Thank you. Thanks. Better. Great. Thanks so much. As is customary on this occasion, we offer an account of the Society's history. I ask Dr. Elizabeth Bridgham, our Phi Beta Kappa historian, to the podium.
On December 5th, 1776, during the American Revolution, 5 students at the College of William and Mary in Williamsburg, Virginia, met to create the Society of Phi Beta Kappa. Initially, it was a philosophical and debating society dedicated to the ideals of knowledge and intellectual integrity. Their chosen motto was "Love of learning is the guide to life." In their clandestine meetings, the members seriously debated a host of questions, such as what the just cause of war might be, or is religion necessary in government? Then the establishment of new chapters followed at Yale in 1780 and Harvard in 1781, and ensured that the Phi Beta Kappa Society would survive the arrival of British General Cornwallis's troops at Williamsburg and the duration of the American Revolution. The organization was originally founded as a secret society so that its founders would have the freedom to discuss any topic they chose. Freedom of inquiry has been a hallmark of Phi Beta Kappa ever since. In the 1830s, however, Harvard dropped the requirement for secrecy, and in the 1870s and 1880s, the first women and African Americans were also invited to join Phi Beta Kappa. Today, Phi Beta Kappa has over 500,000 living members and 290 chapters at colleges and universities across the country. Phi Beta Kappa takes pride in its origins and has retained a tradition of symbolic emblems to identify members to each other. The original chapters adopted a device which has evolved into the Phi Beta Kappa key, which you can see illustrated on your program. The key had its origins in a square medal worn by the members of the William and Mary chapter. Later, a lower stem was added by the branch at Yale, which enabled the medal to be used to wind a pocket watch, hence its name as a key today. On the front, it bears the Greek letters Phi Beta Kappa, the initials of the words Philosophia, BU, Kubernetese, meaning love of learning is the guide of life. The 3 stars in the upper left-hand corner of this side symbolize the aims of the society: friendship, morality, and learning. A pointing hand in the lower right-hand corner stands for aspiration. On the reverse side of the gold key are inscribed the letters S and P, which stand for the Society's second motto, the Latin words Societas Philosophiae, meaning Society of Philosophy. Below them appears the date of the founding of the first chapter, December 5th, 1776. Students, when you receive your keys, you will also see your names have been inscribed on them. As Charles Evans Hughes, the late Chief Justice of the Supreme Court and Phi Beta Kappa member, eloquently stated, The particular interest of Phi Beta Kappa is in liberal education. Intensive critical study of educational aims and methods has found nothing to take its place. It is liberal because it emancipates. It signifies freedom from the tyranny of ignorance and, from what is worse, the dominion of folly. Members of Phi Beta Kappa have turned aside from the easier paths and by their talent and fidelity have proved themselves to be worthy. It gives the fitting recognition of a special distinction to our inductees. This is a memorable moment. Phi Beta Kappa honors the best and the brightest in the liberal arts and sciences. At Providence College, we engage you in a mission of global citizenship and responsible leadership. The nexus between the values of Phi Beta Kappa and Providence College is embracing excellence as a guiding principle. Today, celebrate your excellence and take it with you as you build your lives beyond Providence College. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Bridgham. Students, you're about to become one of those successors of the history we just heard. It is our fondest hope that you, in turn, will come to cherish the society and strive to perpetuate its principles. Fellow members of Phi Beta Kappa, honored guests, we meet here this evening to receive into our society those who, having qualified for election, now wish to be admitted to the privileges and undertake its responsibilities. In a ceremony that goes back to the time of the founding of our nation, we will welcome them into an association with all those who have been members of Phi Beta Kappa in the past and into a lifelong relationship with the society today. I have the honor to present the following persons who, agreeable to our invitation here, offer themselves for initiation. Student candidates for members in course, please stand. In accordance with the rules of this chapter and in consequence of your intellectual and moral character, supported by your record of high attainment at this institution, you have been selected as worthy members of the Phi Beta Kappa Society. Your names have been submitted to the scrutiny of the constitutional electors of this chapter and have met with their approval. You have been formally notified of your election and by your presence here signify your desire to be enrolled as members of this historic and honorable society. Therefore, I now inquire, do you solemnly promise that you will be true and faithful to the Phi Beta Kappa Society, uphold its standards, obey its laws, and seek to reflect credit upon your affiliation with this venerable fellowship of learners? Please signify this promise by stating, I do. Each of you has now affirmed your loyalty to Phi Beta Kappa and pledged to uphold its standards. We welcome you into the ranks of membership, and I invite Secretary Mulcahy to the podium.
As I invite each candidate for membership to come forward wearing your Phi Beta Kappa honors cords, also to be worn at the college's graduation ceremony, you will be congratulated by President Branham and Vice President Herron. You will receive the Phi Beta Kappa gold key engraved with your name and marking the quest for wisdom. Accept the certificate of Phi Beta Kappa induction and sign the registry of the Gamma chapter of Rhode Island. Allegra Marie Alvarado, with a major in economics and a minor in mathematics. Olivia Barberini, with a major in neuroscience and minors in writing and Catholic humanities. Caitlin Mary Brejnahan, with a major in biology and a minor in French. Marina Brooks with a major in psychology. Matteo Buser with a major in psychology. Lauren Ray Carson with majors in political science, health policy and management, and women's and gender studies. Isabella Chinea with a major in political science and minors in art and sociology. Sarah Diaz Carajeta with a major in global studies and a minor in sociology. Ava Luna Dobsky with a major in philosophy and minors in Spanish and classical history and cultures. Connor Ennisvet with a major in biology and a minor in French. Isabella Espinal San Miguel with a major in neuroscience and a minor in Italian. Anna E. Faust with a major in biology and a minor in Spanish for the health professions. Kylie Beck Fordyce with majors in biology and psychology. Caitlin Elizabeth Fuoco with a major in English secondary education and a minor in Spanish. Erin Jane Goldrick with a major in English and a minor in political science. Caitlin Ann Haladic with a major in political science, a minor in communication, and a certificate in public administration. Pedro William Jardin with a major in biology and a certificate in neuroscience. Olivia Krupa with majors in computer science and mathematics and a minor in dance. Caroline Lamarine with a major in global studies and a minor in sociology. Emma Catherine Lindsay with majors in sociology and English. Catherine Grace Manganaro with a major in biology. Colin McNamara with a major in American Studies and a minor in Spanish. John Henry Moore with a major in history and minors in Italian and business innovation. Sarah Grace Morley with a major in biology. Kaylee Elizabeth Mulligan with a major in environmental biology. Caroline Elizabeth Murray with a major in neuroscience. Vu Hong Nan Nguyen with majors in computer science and mathematics and a minor in data science. Jolade Oshinkanlu with a major in global studies and a minor in political science. Jose Alberto Peña Gomez with a major in neuroscience. Angie Christina Pierre with majors in global studies and history and a minor in anthropology. Alicia Pokshiva, with a major in economics and minors in finance and Spanish. Margaret Kathleen Price, with majors in global studies and political science and a certificate in public administration. Audrey Elizabeth Raup, with majors in psychology and art. Lindsay Brooke Romano, with majors in sociology and English and a minor in Spanish. Joshua Martin Reichul, with major in biology and a minor in Black studies. Alyssa Rose Samatero, with a major in psychology and a minor in sociology. Samuel Joshua Seda, with majors in theology and humanities. Daniel J. Spears, with majors in philosophy and humanities. Aiden Peter Stars, with majors in physics and mathematics. Caitlin Ann Sudbay, with majors in political science and psychology. Catherine Mary Tierney, with major in computer science. And Madeline Virginia Young, with a major in English and a minor in history.
Candidates for membership in course. By election of the chapter and by your assent to its pledge, the Society's requirements for initiation are fully satisfied. I therefore, in the presence of these members of the Society, declare you to be members of the Gamma chapter of Phi Beta Kappa in the state of Rhode Island and authorize you to wear its cords on commencement day, its key as a badge, and to participate in its meetings. You are now lifetime members of the nation's most prestigious academic honor society in the liberal arts. Be active in its programs and the community alumni associations. Support its endeavors and lofty goals and be a working advocate for the liberal arts in our society. It is my pleasure to welcome you as members of the chapter. Congratulations.
Every year, we have the privilege of selecting an alum of the college to be inducted into Phi Beta Kappa. Alumni members are distinguished graduates of not less than 10 years who are elected in recognition of scholarly and professional achievement after graduation and in consideration of their contributions to the fields of the humane sciences and letters. I ask that alumnus Curtis Leggett, class of 2000, stand and come forward to receive your certificate and Phi Beta Kappa key and sign the registry of the Gamma chapter of Rhode Island. Mr. Leggett is the president and CEO of the National Association of Broadcasters. In this role, he serves as the chief advocate for America's free local television and radio stations and their network partners. He previously served as the chief operating officer of the association as the executive vice president for government relations. He and his team advocate for policies that level the playing field between local stations and big tech companies, prevent harmful new regulations that hinder broadcasters' abilities to serve their communities, and promote local journalism. Prior to joining NAB, Mr. Leggett served as the senior counsel to then Senate Judiciary Chairman Patrick Leahy of Vermont, advising the chairman and committee on intellectual property, antitrust, and First Amendment issues. Previously, he practiced law at a private law firm. He received his JD from Cornell University Law School, his BA from Providence College in quantitative economics, and he also serves here as on our board of advisors. Mr. Leggett's career is a testament to his liberal arts education. He has lived a life of service in both law and politics. His dedication to and advocacy for high-quality local broadcast programming and news, as well as trusted journalism based on fact-finding, stood out to members of Phi Beta Kappa as excellent, worthy of high recognition, and in alignment with Phi Beta Kappa values and objectives. Join me in congratulating Curtis Leggett. Oh, this is him.
That's not moving, so let me know if you can't hear me. Paul, I want to thank you so much for the generous introduction. I want to thank Father Sicard, Dr. Joan Branham, and the Phi Beta Kappa faculty and staff at Providence College for this honor and the opportunity to join all of you today. And to the 48 students in this room, thank you for allowing me to share this moment with all of you. Truthfully, I'm in awe. I think having the opportunity to be back here on campus on a day that really embodies the magic of Providence College, and to take a pause from everyday life and to hear each of your names read, and these words, your majors, your academic accomplishments, they symbolize so much in terms of not only what you have given to Providence College and this community, but also to yourself. The investment that you have made is going to make this world a better place. And I'm really grateful to share this moment with every one of you. 25 years ago, I sat where all of you sit. And let me say unequivocally that Providence prepared me to thrive, not just in those moments that brought me success, but more often in the face of adversity. So as a result, who am I? I'm a lawyer, as you heard. I'm a CEO. I'm a political strategist, and I'll put that in quotes. I'm a husband. I'm a father to 3 young kids. I'm a son to 2 amazing parents. Given that the parents are here, let me give you some, the first piece of advice, which is always give a shout out to your parents when you can. And I'm a friar. And that last one is what makes this award so special. You know, as you will see, as you make your way through your career, there are recognitions that you get simply because of the title that you hold, or because you've been in an organization at a certain amount of time, or because you've hit certain metrics that others have set. I'm fortunate in the job that I have representing a great indispensable industry that we're often recognized for that work. But it's not often that you're recognized for something that's so personal, which is what Providence College is to me. I can say unequivocally that the person I was when I arrived at PC in 1996 as a 17-year-old was an entirely different human being from the person I was in 2000 when I graduated. And there's really 3 elements, I think, of the experience here at PC, our shared experience, that are unique and that I'm confident position me for the success that I've had, not only in my career, but in life. The first is community. We live in a society that likes to break us into silos, politically, geographically, socioeconomically, religiously, ethnically. Providence College is about bringing those perspectives together in one community. And whether you are a leader in the Friars Club, the Student Congress, the Board of Programmers, you're a member of the Liberal Arts Honors Program, you stand in line for hours to get into the AMP to watch the Friars win a Big East championship. You go out at midnight those first 2 years of undergraduate and you do the Civ screen. You're volunteering at places like the Amos House. You attend the Last Chance Mass every Sunday night, not because you're necessarily a devout Catholic, sorry, Father, but because it's one last opportunity in the weekend to be together with your best friends and your classmates. All of those things are designed to bring this community together, and it is that unique spirit of bringing people together rather than dividing them that makes Providence College unique. The second is the liberal arts. Critical thinking, problem solving, communication, and an approach to problem solving that is holistic. Whether you're in the School of Arts and Sciences, business, or nursing, it is that liberal arts component of your education that is your competitive advantage. All the parents in this room know well that there is an active conversation going on in every corner of society as to whether higher education continues to be worth it. What is the ROI on these degrees, especially in lights of technological disruption, especially in light of AI? If you're doing coding, accounting, sales, journalism, which is very much close to my heart, economics, I studied before I went to law school, I studied economics here at Providence College, econometrics, or simply if you are a lawyer, if your skill set is simply doing the rote processes of each of these disciplines, then you should be concerned about AI. And you should be questioning actively whether the education you're going to get in a university setting is worth the cost. But that's where the liberal arts comes in. You're embracing what interpreting the data means, analyzing and questioning those numbers, and then charting a path forward, whether it is for your preferred political candidate, the corporation that you work for, the academic institution that ultimately you become a part of the faculty. The value in the liberal arts education is, yes, taking those rote skills that I think we can guess in the next decade, these technologies are going to be able to do, but there's a unique element to this that is human, and it is the decision-making that processes that data, brings it together, and leads in decisive practice based on all of those inputs. And because of your liberal arts education at Providence College, you are going to have the competitive advantage to do that in a way that very few others can. And finally, veritas, truth. Trusted fact-based information is under attack right now. Our political institutions are complicit in it. Our leading technology companies are complicit in it. And certainly our cultural leaders are complicit. Providence College reinforces every day that as you're building that community, and as you are doing the hard work of the questioning and the analysis, if you are not doing it with a baseline that is not just a common set of facts, it's acknowledging that, frankly, and I think we have seen this, a common set of facts is difficult. But we all need to be questioning. And what we can agree upon is that constant questioning and no certain truths are the ethos of a citizenry that can come together to solve the complex problems that will be the mark of your generation. And Providence reinforces that every single day, not by saying we're going to tell you what the truth is, but that this education is in that continued pursuit of truth and questioning. Reflecting back, I'm confident that these three PC pillars, community, a liberal arts education, and Veritas, set me apart, and they're going to set all of you apart. But if you look out in the world right now and you feel a little overwhelmed, and you're asking the question of whether you're prepared to take on the immense challenges that lie ahead, both professionally and personally, take some solace in this. As was already stated, this year is my 25-year reunion from Providence College, and it took me all of that time to earn this Phi Beta Kappa key. You've already accomplished so much during your time at Providence College that you'll have it in hand before you leave here tonight. So now go use the tools that this amazing institution provided you, community, critical thinking, and truth, to leave your mark on the world. Thank you. And again, I'm grateful to have shared tonight with you and to share in this opportunity. Congratulations.
Thank you, Curtis, for those very important and inspiring words. And I am very proud and honored to say that Curtis was my student back in the day. It is now my great pleasure to welcome Father Kenneth Sicard, the president of Providence College, to offer some closing remarks.
Thank you, Dr. Branham, and good evening to our esteemed faculty, honored guests, and most importantly, our distinguished inductees. I am pleased to join you in this year's Phi Beta Kappa induction ceremony. And this event, now in its fourth year, has become a cherished tradition at Providence College, symbolizing our unwavering commitment to the liberal arts. Our Phi Beta Kappa chapter is a beacon of distinction within our academic community. It's been gratifying to watch it expand, thanks to careful nurturing and attentive guidance by Dr. Branham and others responsible for leadership and direction. The chapter has flourished and embodies the highest standards of intellectual rigor and scholarly achievement. Tonight, we celebrate the remarkable accomplishments of our students and faculty in the liberal arts and sciences. And this recognition is not merely an accolade, it's a testament to the quality and depth of our academic programs, which rival those of the nation's most esteemed colleges and universities. The liberal arts and sciences are the very essence of Providence College's mission, encapsulated in our motto, Veritas, truth. As a community of learners, we seek the truth, fostering intellectual curiosity by posing questions and seeking answers. We believe that there is truth in our academic endeavors, truth within ourselves, and the essential truth of God. In the liberal arts and sciences, we discover what is true, beautiful, and meaningful. We cultivate the enduring habits of the mind that serve us as lifelong learners. And we gain the perspectives that help us lead virtuous, good lives. Through the study of these disciplines, we become more adept at creating, communicating, and collaborating, at analyzing and discerning. We learn to apply ethical considerations and rational thought. As we navigate a complex world rife with misinformation and disinformation, these capabilities are essential to both success and fulfillment. I want to congratulate our honorary alum, Curtis Leggett, an exemplar of the pursuit of truth. His journey is a testament to the transformative power of a liberal arts education, and his achievements serve as an inspiration to us all. To the students we've inducted today, I extend my heartfelt congratulations. You stand out among your peers for your skills and academic pursuits, but also for much more. You exemplify character and integrity, ideals we hold in the highest regard here at Providence College. And Phi Beta Kappa membership is a mark of distinction that will serve you well throughout your lives. I want to thank Associate Provost Branham and all those who've dedicated so much time and effort to sustaining and growing our Phi Beta Kappa chapter. I'm particularly grateful for our outstanding faculty, the community of scholars that makes the achievement of our highest aspirations possible. May God bless all of you, and may God bless Providence College. Thank you.
Thank you, Father Sicard. The alma mater will now be sung by Senior Liliana Massa, a major in music education. Would you all please rise?
Mother of truth, we proudly pledge to thee undying love and steadfast loyalty. From thee we learned the wondrous works of God, His goodness, grace, and holy power. Clear hast thou shown what pathways must be trod. All fearless now, we brave life's hour. Though failure frown, though kindly fortune smile, firm our advance, naught can us e'er beguile. To honor bound, to love and virtue sworn, lift we our voice in full acclaim. Our life shall thee with noble deeds adorn. Hail Providence, we praise thy name.
Thank you so much. So beautiful, Liliana. We have reached the conclusion of our ceremony this evening. In just a moment, the Phi Beta Kappa members, followed by our student inductees, will recess. And I just asked our guests to please stay at your seats until till we have exited. I invite everyone to a festive reception of this joyful occasion in the Fiandela Great Room, which is down the hall. And when you're there, please notice that our Phi Beta Kappa charter is also posted on the wall. I also want to thank the staff of Arts and Sciences and College Events for their wonderful organization today. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, students, and guests, I hereby declare this meeting adjourned. Again, our thanks and congratulations.
You can all feel free to join us next door in the reception area, right to the right. Thank you.